Hello, pile number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing why you were born, what's your life purpose, your potential. So, this reading is going to have an extended portion as well, where I will go over what are your blocks, certain things you need to do so that you can actually unlock your potential and realize your life purpose. So, it's going to be more guidance based. For the extended, you can join in. I will leave a link down below the timestamps. Second thing, people have been asking me, do I offer a tarot course? Yes, I do. If you want to enroll, you can reach out to me on my email. It will be mentioned in the description. Also, for people who are asking about how to book a reading, there will be a link to my readings that I offer. You can check the description for every information. Check the description, and if you cannot figure things out, email me. Okay, so let's start the reading. Okay, so here we go. We have here the guide. It says inheritance correction. We have the spy master knowledge distrust. Interesting thing I noticed when I was pulling the cards, how this one has so many keys in the background, and then this card specifically has the key as well. So this was really interesting. We have here Saturn in Aries, risk. And we have Sun in Gemini, versatility. So I'll add more cards as we go along. Pile number one, your life purpose. For a majority of you, I can feel like, especially if you come from a family of, let's say, some sort of legacy or a business that your parents do, you could follow in the footsteps of your parents or someone prominent in your family. I feel like you can even outdo them. You're meant to carry forward the name, bring a lot of recognition to your family name, or bring a lot of honor, achievement. Here it says inheritance. So you could definitely inherit something. This could even be a talent. This could be a business. This could be some other work opportunity. And you can take it forward. You can multiply it, bring a lot of growth and progress to it. That's why I'm saying you can outdo your family member. You can take on something from them and carry it forward. Sun is also about, in a way, legacy, or let's say following in the footsteps of your father. It's funny, we don't have footsteps, we have hand steps. Funny. But yeah, you're meant to take risks. Here also, oh, look, the key is repeating here as well. Wow, 3 cards with keys on them. Interesting. So you could be someone who could be the most popular in your family, or something about you being the special attraction, center of attention, being a key person. You could do something very special in your life. You could leave behind a legacy for sure. Your work could be very important. You could do work that brings a lot of honor and fame to your family name. Even the crow here makes me think of work, because I always think of Saturn. So hardworking person, you could turn into like a workaholic or something. You're meant to take risks. Even the bear is a sign for speculation. So someone who takes a risk. You could make a lot of money, I feel, pile number one. You could grow. See, I was speaking about the family. This is almost like the family tree that will grow. And 3 of Pentacles is about collaboration, working with other people. So you will be good at that. Also, this is about maybe working with your family members also, but you put in key effort. You do something special where your input is very valuable. You can guide people also. That's why whatever your life purpose is, pile number one, you're meant to basically bring a lot of recognition, fame, notoriety to your family business if you're doing that, or somehow you could be a prominent person in your family. And if you do inherit some sort of a work or business from your family, you can take it forward quite a bit. Some of you, maybe you work with the government. That also brings a lot of honor to the family name. So overall, what I'm picking up is you could play a key role. Your work could be very significant, important. It makes you could attract popularity also, because Sun, sometimes we do connect with fame. And here I'm looking at the bell, which makes a noise, right? So you will make your presence felt with your work. You could have a big reputation. You're meant to take risks. You're meant to chase after your goals. Don't set small goals for yourself. You can achieve something major in your life. You can bring, that's why it's either you're carrying on the family work or you're doing something special where you bring fame and recognition to your family. And you're meant to work with other people. You're meant to guide them. You're a natural leader, I feel. And workaholic energy, hardworking. Some of you could be, let's say, putting in a lot of effort, but eventually it will pay off. It might take a little bit of time. Some of you, you might have to be a little more patient. For others, it could come way quicker. And versatility here also tells me that pile number 1, your life purpose is to communicate with other people. We have Gemini. You're meant to communicate something about your speech. You could be a motivational speaker. You can bring inspiration to other people. You can connect with people very easily. You have social skills. You could have multiple jobs, multiple careers. This is also that energy where you could have a job, you could have a side business, you could have multiple businesses. You can multiply things. You have a natural talent of multiplying, making things better, prospering in life. Multi-talented person. Speech communication could be important here. Also, I'm seeing a bird. So for some, it's like a family business. Others, it's something with your voice, speech, doing something where you bring motivation, inspiration to other people. Here also, it's connected with noise, right? So I'm getting multiple synchronicities here. But take risks. Don't make yourself small. Some of you are thinking about starting a podcast. You should do that as well. Working with the government also, or working in a very prominent sort of a job or a position. I can see that. You're flexible. You're a natural problem solver also. Pile number 1. Actually, I was hoping to make these videos short. I have already taken 7 minutes for that. We have Virgo, Libra. These could be signs for you. Virgo is connected with service. Libra is connected with business. So again, I'm getting this energy. You could do multiple things. Eventually starting out your business with a job, then moving into business. Or you could have a job and a business. Mainly what it's speaking about is independent work would be good for you. A job or a career where you compete with other people. You're meant to excel, outshine other people. Your voice, your thought process, your opinions are very important. So your life purpose is connected with self-actualizing and not just chasing money, but chasing excellence. That's what I'm getting. And partnership. You work well with other people, especially people with your same stature. And startups also. That is something you could try, I feel. You could make it work. You're very diligent, hardworking. We have judge here. So some of you could be connected with the law system also. Justice system. You're also good at judging people. You have a insight, keen insight. This also spy master, right? Knowledge, distrust. You don't trust people easily, and you're good at judging people also. This will make a good partner. This person I cannot trust. So you take risks, but it's very calculated risk, I feel. You have a keen eye. And you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom. I think you give a little bit of this old soul energy, or even people who are older than you, let's say in your family, in your workspace, whatever it is, you tend to kind of outshine them, or you have better discernment than them. So even people with higher position, elder to you, they might come to you seeking advice, seeking counsel. Morality is important to you. Following the rules. You could be a stickler for rules. Your life purpose is to be very credible, maintain your integrity, and be like a symbol to others of a person who's achieved a lot and done it the right way. That's what I'm getting so far. We have marriage here. It says make a commitment. Your guidance is to commit yourself to something, a project, your home, family, work, or a relationship. Commitment is a powerful contract that will focus your energy to enable your intent to flourish. So you're meant to work with other people. This is clearly a sign that you should be someone who can build a partnership. You can work with other people. This is also that same family message I was getting earlier. Some of you, maybe you find a spouse through marriage, and you could have like a partnership with your spouse. You work together and that flourishes. And naturally also, I feel like pile number 1, you could get a lot of blessings after you get married. Libra is also here. So you could meet your spouse through work, or you could work with your spouse. What is this fly doing? Anyway, what was I talking about? Commitment. I think you need to commit to something. If you're someone who's a little confused, if you have retrograde planets, especially Saturn, Jupiter, you might have the tendency to procrastinate or overthink. Spirit is saying you need to commit to your goals. Make goals, chalk up your goals and commit. Work towards it. Don't stall. Don't procrastinate. Here we have bear, boundaries, stand your ground. I love how these synchronicities come about. Now we have the bear repeating. We had the key repeating, right? Love that. So bear is again about risk-taking abilities. Hibernation also, where you get so focused on your work, you cut ties with the world in a way. You could be someone, work is your priority, and it should be that way. Boundaries tells me you need to maintain good boundaries, especially if you work with your family or with your business partnerships. I feel like you're someone who's very particular. Work is important, money is important, and you don't mix business with pleasure. You're very particular about it. If you're not, you should have better boundaries, especially with the people that you're working with. Don't be like a pushover. Don't be too nice. When it's concerned with business, you need to be strictly business. Okay, have firm boundaries. We have here clarity. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. So clarity is coming in. If you're not clear, you should always seek clarity. What feels very clear in your mind? What is the talent that you possess? What is where you feel called to do something and you feel very clear about it? Yes, this is the one for me. So chase after clarity. Whatever brings you peace, calmness, whatever feels right. When you do that work, it makes you feel good. That's the work you're supposed to do. You could be multi-talented. That's why I'm getting this energy of being a little confused. Or what am I supposed to do? Whatever feels right in that moment, pursue that. You might be someone who has to do multiple things in your life. You might even change your career over time, maybe multiple times as well. And you're meant to work with people. You would do well in work where you're dealing with people, and the work is something that's very hands-on. Instead of like a particular thing, you're making something, it's the same redundant thing over and over again. It's better to have something with, let's say, you're serving clients. It's service instead of goods, or there's a partnership. You're meeting people, you're talking to them, you're communicating, you're getting in touch with people. That is something that will be better for you. So I hope the message is clear. Let's look at the tarot. We have Chariot here. This card I always connect with business because it's connected with travel. Chariot, I think of Rohini Nakshatra. Some of you could have that. Rohini is whatever thought and intention that you have in your mind, it grows. Rohini is naturally connected with growth. So whatever you water, okay, in your life, whatever you, where attention goes, energy flows. What's that quote? So whatever you're focused on, it will grow in life. Naturally, Rohini is amazing for people with agriculture, hospitality, service industry, even film industry. But it's basically about being independent. Working for yourself, business, all of that is great for travel, food. So Chariot is about movement. Stop procrastinating, move. Even King of Wands is about it's that flamboyant energy, being in the public eye, having those relations with people, meeting the right people, making the right connections, working with them, making having that skill to really get the benefit from people, getting value out of your friendships, your connections, social networking, all of that. You could be good with that naturally. There could be a bit of jealousy also. People might be jealous, envious of you. Being in the public eye will naturally be good for you. Here I'm seeing the sun again. So publicity or being public, being the center of attention is good for you. Or is it center of attraction? Not sure. Here we have the 5 of coins. So you might be someone who has to work by themselves, in the sense that when you start out your career, you might have to rely upon yourself, and there could be financial struggles also, but eventually the money will grow. That's what I'm seeing for you, because Rohini is, whatever you put effort towards, it grows. So don't worry too much about money. I gave that message earlier as well. Money should not be the priority. It should be the work, it should be the status, it should be connecting with people, hands-on stuff. So your life purpose is not to chase money, is to chase what feels right, what you're naturally good at, what are your natural talents, indulge in those, and you can make use of all of your talents together to achieve your goals. And you're meant to have fame also. Pile number 1, I can see that being a natural leader, sun is coming out prominently. It could be something with looks, aesthetics also. I feel like maybe a performer, if you're someone who wants to perform, you would have a following. You might have that financial struggle or instability initially or in the beginning, but things will grow as you progress towards this goal. So I hope the message was clear. If you want a personal reading like this, what's your life purpose, you can book that with me. It's a popular topic that a lot of my clients book with me. So all the links will be down in the description. Thank you for all the love and support. Please support the channel, watch the ads on the videos, watch the videos for longer, join the membership. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 2, welcome to today's reading. Today's topic is why you were born, what's your life purpose, your potential. I'm going to do an extended for this reading, so if you resonate with it, that's going to be specifically for guidance and advice. Let's say what are the hurdles you're facing, why you cannot figure out your life purpose, or how to achieve your potential. Any guidance related to today's topic, that's going to be in the extended. So let's start the reading. Also, people have been asking if I offer a tarot course. Yes, I do. Write to me, find my email in the description, write to me. I'll let you know. Also, those who want to book a reading with me, there's a link where you can see all the readings that I offer. Or if you're confused, just write to me on my email. I'll help you figure that out. So let's start. Okay. Actually, let's start from here. We have the patron, mentorship, finances. We have the witch, experimentation, rebellion. Moon in Aries, protection. We have Mars in Virgo, criticism. So we'll take a look at these in a bit. I'll add more card as we go along. Some of you definitely have spiritual talents. You could be a witch, you could be an astrologer, you could be into tarot, a psychic, a medium, something like that. Esoteric sort of a job could be there. If you have those special talents that you're born with, you should pursue that. Okay, don't ignore it. You're meant to do this. If you don't resonate with this particularly, let's say you're not into these esoteric things, even though you're watching a tarot reading, maybe there's a hidden potential here. You can try that out. Or you could even have, let's say, a regular job, and this could be something on the side you're doing as a giving back to the community, or you learn how to do these things and then eventually you shift over. That could be also the case. Here I'm seeing moon also, so it does make me think of a person with psychic talents, abilities. They are there. And also here, whenever I see Virgo, this is about solving other people's problem. So naturally, this is what a witch or a astrologer does. People come to them for their issues. They're looking for guidance. They're looking for a solution to their problem. So you have natural problem solving abilities. Pile number 2. You're protective. You also provide some sort of protection to other people. You could be a person who's like by themselves. You're isolated, or you connect with your talents when you're by yourself. Or you could be someone, a person who's always reading, learning about something. You could go into that rabbit hole, or what's it called, I'm not sure. But if you find a passion, if you come across something that intrigues you, you find all the knowledge on it. I'm drawn towards a book here, if you see. So you possess a lot of knowledge also. Desire to know more. So your life purpose is to impart some sort of knowledge. Either you're guiding people. You could be a teacher also. You're teaching people. Maybe something with kids also I'm seeing here. Maybe something with kids. A teacher, a caretaker, or some sort of wisdom you're giving out to the world. You could create content that brings people knowledge and wisdom as well. And you could be a witch as well. Someone with spiritual practices, knowledge. Even a witch does use like these herbs and stuff to make spells. So you could be a mentor to other people in one way or another. And you also thrive in competition. Something about you makes you stand out from the people that you're competing with. So never think pile number 2 you are in competition with other people, or there's a lack of resources. You will always come out on top. Competition actually makes you thrive. And you give good criticism also. You could be some sort of a critic, food critics, movie critics, something like that could be there. But overall, you could also maybe write for the newspaper or something with writing abilities. But what's your life purpose? It's bringing knowledge and wisdom to other people. Guidance also. You guide them. You're the patron. You mentor other people. And you're also meant to experiment. So you could have maybe one particular job, you're good at it. If you are a natural teacher, if you're a person with natural wisdom, you can do multiple jobs. You're doing the same thing, but it's different. Like, for example, being a teacher in a professional institute, then being a spiritual teacher. So you can experiment. You could also be a rebel. It depends on your personality. You're meant to maybe have a very quirky sort of a job that's opposite to, let's say, your family members or the people around you. So you could be a rebel of some kind as well, or maybe rebellious people are naturally attracted towards you. So take the message as it resonates. We have ninth house is jumping out. Ninth house is the house of higher knowledge, wisdom. Same message. This spiritual thing is repeating also. Going to like a far away place, foreign land. Maybe you're meant to move to a different country, embrace different culture. Some of you, maybe you have a bit of maybe Sun, Rahu, Jupiter, Rahu. That also gives a pull where you want to learn some foreign, let's say, about religion, customs, traditions from like a foreign land or something. Maybe it's like a past life. You were born there in a past life. You're drawn towards that. Certain people are born and they have the strong urge to visit a particular country because their soul is calling them to that country. Ninth house is also higher, let's say, higher education. So people who are doing PhD, research, multiple degrees and teaching, all of that, same message here. Basically, it's again same message. You're giving wisdom to people, knowledge. You're also meant to study a lot, whether it's like a degree or self-study. You're always going to be studying. You have a thirst for knowledge. We have Gemini. You're a student, eternal student. We have Pluto. So there could be a change. You could be someone where you're living your life and one day you come across some knowledge or some book or some information and it changes you. So there could be a transformation. There could be like a past life event that gets triggered and everything changes. But you're a student. You always want to learn. You're curious. Whatever that piques your curiosity, you follow that. And you're meant to thrive no matter what you do. You could easily change jobs. You could quit a job and then not even have a job for a while. You just have this tendency to make things work, or things will naturally come to you. You make stuff happen. You possess a lot of knowledge and talent and wisdom. So you will always thrive. You'll find something to do. You could have an unconventional job also, pile number 2. Or you might be a person who has a conventional sort of a job, but then your extracurricular activities or hobbies are very interesting, which you kind of don't share that with the world, and you're just doing all those hobbies and stuff outside of work and you keep doing it. So multiple messages I'm getting here. There's a thirst and seeking of knowledge here. We have here the comic, interesting. We have the unseen. So see, you can channel spirits and stuff like that. You have great intuition also, pile number 2. You could have talents from past life. With comic, some of you could be maybe into comedy or something. That's a side message, but you could have a following. You could develop a following on the internet. You could be internet famous. Here we do have moon. Moon gives fame, especially in the 7th or even the 1st to a certain extent. Comic here because I'm drawn towards the orange cat, and orange cats, everyone's obsessed with them, cats in general. So your Rahu element could be strong. That's why I was earlier getting, even though you didn't get Rahu, but I don't know, I was getting that message from my intuition that you could embrace foreign culture, foreign country, something like that. Maybe you're meant to move to a different country and then something comes about. Maybe you go for a degree for higher knowledge and then you figure out your life purpose. You meet integral people that are people who are an integral part of the process of you finding your life purpose. And comedy could be like a very specific thing you could do. Some of you, maybe your content, even let's say if you post, if you teach, you could still have a sense of humor that comes through. Some people do that. Even the content they post on YouTube, certain people are funny, so that humorous touch could be there. We have divine essence. It says be true to yourself. Drawing this card suggests that you return to basics, examine who you truly are, allow your divine essence to guide you. Innocence is a highly evolved state which allows you to be natural, joyful, and at one with your higher self. Your guidance is to be yourself, divine essence. So be yourself, don't change for anyone. And I think you'll have the career that you enjoy, that you like. I don't think you can do something that doesn't speak to you. We have links, discernment, look beyond immediate appearances. So you're good at judging people. And this also tells me there could be a job that's connected with discernment. You know, it's making me think of a random thing, but in movies we have a casting director. So the casting director picks the actor, right? So something about you having that keen eye. It doesn't mean you have to be a casting director, but you can pick the perfect person for a particular role. You're good at judging people. You can put people in the right places. Something along those lines maybe. But overall, you do have good intuition, like I picked up earlier. We have calmness. The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dear Lord. May your peaceful calm take over. Here I'm seeing the bird. You could have sweet speech. Something about your speech could be part of your career as well, because here we have comedy, which is also communication, Gemini energy, and here we have the bird, which is like a beautiful voice. Some of you could even be musicians, I feel, or a sweet voice. Something about putting your thoughts and opinions out there. Even when you're a teacher, you're communicating with people, right? So voice could be important. And the house of voice is third house, directly opposite ninth house. So having an audience, you could cultivate an audience for yourself. Let's look at the tarot. We have the Fool. I think some of you, pile number 2, you need to start doing something new. If you were looking for a sign, I want to quit my job, I want to start something new, this is your sign. Start something new. You're also meant to follow your heart. Whatever that speaks to you here, it's a divine essence. See here, King of Cups. So what speaks to your soul? Cups is all about emotional fulfillment. So what fulfills your emotions? A hobby that you love, that you can monetize. We have 3 of Wands. You'll see great progress with this. I also feel like it could be a past life hobby, a hobby that you've been working towards for multiple lifetimes. Now it's in this particular lifetime you're meant to monetize it or make it your life purpose. So whatever it is that's your life purpose, you're kind of carrying it forward from your previous lifetime. That's what I'm getting. You'll achieve great progress with it if you just go for it. Okay, and it's guided by your intuition. I'm seeing sea dragon here, I'm seeing a mermaid, so it's making me think of Pisces, water element, intuition. Okay, so follow your intuition, follow what feels right to you. This is the message. If you want me to do this reading for you as a personal reading, it's a popular topic. I've recently had a couple of people get this reading. You can reach out to me on my email. If you like my videos, you want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. You can watch the ads on the videos. You can watch the videos for longer. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing why you were born, your potential, your life purpose, what are the themes. So I hope you get the topic. I've also done an extended for this particular reading. Extended will be based on guidance. So if you're struggling with finding your life purpose, if you're facing blockages, what's the guidance for you from spirit? So watch that if this reading resonates. Now let's start the reading right here. Also, people have been asking if I offer a tarot course. Yes, I do. If you're interested, write to me. Find my email in the description. If you want to book a personal reading with me, there's a link for the readings that I offer. You can watch that. If you're confused, you can just use my email and drop me an email. So let's start. Pile number 3, you got the Pilgrim. It says opportunities, growth. Actually makes me think of the Hermit card. We have the Founder, Foundations, Community. We have here Moon in Sagittarius, Optimism. And we have Mercury in Capricorn, Organization. It's funny the way they've shown this card, but it's kind of making me think of foundations and organizations actually. You're meant to connect with people. Some of you could have social media presence or have a online following, but more so what I'm picking up with this particular pile is you're meant to work with people. You could be someone who's into, let's say, doing some job or like working with an NGO, some sort of a community, some sort of a like community service, NGO, working for other people. Or you could start even your own company, something major. You could do that. I think you can have your hands quite full, pile number 3, with the work that you do. It could be very important work. You could found something. You could be the founder of something. Okay, a new thing, a new age idea. Hello, pile number 3. I'm back. I got a call, so I got distracted. I'm going to take it as an omen, as you being very busy, people calling you up, you being a prominent figure in society, because you're this founder. You could also start something new, I feel. You could do something unique, an idea. If you have an inventive bent of mind, you should follow your ideas, because here, this is getting an epiphany. This is wisdom, right? The Pilgrim, it's making me think of Hermit. What is Hermit? You retreat because you have a question, you're looking for the answer. So you could come up with a brilliant idea that could be start of something amazing that could really multiply. It could progress. And see, this is Mercury in Capricorn. Capricorn is the house of career. Mercury is ideas, brainstorming, new way of doing things. So you could definitely have some sort of invention or some new age thing that you do that could really prosper. And I'm also thinking it's something about community building, because here also we have Moon. Moon is about where we see a lot of people together, coming together in a way. There's something going on. It could even be connected with celebration of some kind, because I see here people partying, celebrating. So you should look, if you have any idea, follow it, pursue it. I think it's your intellectual abilities that will bring you prosperity and abundance, pile number 3, because Mercury is intellectual ability. Using your intellect, your brains will give you progress in your life and career specifically. You can make opportunities happen where other people don't see opportunities. So you have a special talent here. And you could build something. You could be like the CEO and just oversee it, and then you kind of leave it at other people's hand, and then you again go and start brainstorming, thinking about something new. So overall, pile number 3, what's your life purpose? It's seeking knowledge. You have a lot of questions, I feel, pile number 3. Looking for the answers to your quirky questions. You're meant to start new things. So you should always look to build something, start something new. Instead of working for other people, work for yourself, or find people who are like-minded and build something with them. You can make something. It could even be a product or a service for the society, mass consumption, something like that. Something with community building. Maybe it has something to do with communication, or like a new AI thing, or some invention or something. I can see that for sure. But you're a brilliant person. You have great ideas. You could even have epiphanies, like some inspiration comes in. Just follow with it. Follow your gut instinct. And I see you being part of a big thing, is what I'm saying. Being some sort of a founder, starting something new. And you're also very positive. You know, certain times people, they make themselves small. They feel like, oh, my dreams are too big. In no way they will come true. That's not the case with you. You're optimistic. So you have that manifestation energy also, where whatever you put your energy towards, you know you will achieve it. Okay. I also see hardworking person as well. Very organized, very thoughtful. Yeah, let's keep going. We have Jupiter, we have Ketu. Okay, the message I'm getting here is some of you could maybe change your career 3 times. For example, you start out with the job, you leave it, you do independent work, you start a business, then you leave that, you start something else. So there could be multiple jobs, multiple careers that you do. I also feel like you will find stability. You might have that experimentation sort of a mind where you find something interesting, you pursue that. Once you kind of achieve it, you become bored of it, then you move along. But this is what you're meant to do. You're meant to excel at things. You find something, you kind of achieve it, and then you move on to something else. So you could change your career 3 times over. Very specific message. You might not find career stability until those changes. Eventually, let's say if you do 3 or 4 jobs or different careers, different areas in life, then you find your stability. You feel like, okay, now I feel good. This is the one for me. So experimentation, trial and error. That's the energy I'm getting. And also optimism, again, I'm getting with Jupiter. And changes, phases in your life. Following your heart. Always follow your intuition. Don't think, oh, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do that. You're meant to actually do something, then learn everything you're meant to learn on that journey, then move on to something next. It's like you're taking steps and excelling instead of avoiding and thinking, oh, I don't want to do that, what if it fails? No, do it. Even if it fails, you learn, you'll gain something out of it. So you're meant to experiment. Pile number 3, you will create something major. I think you have those big major goals. It's not something small. And with the, here it says mystery. So your life purpose is a mystery to you. I feel pile number 3, you've not figured it out. You're still in that journey of figuring it out. This card I connect with Ketu, south node of the moon. It is connected with past life talents. So some sort of a knowledge you're bringing from a past life that will help you achieve your goal. Right? And you possess a lot of wisdom also with Jupiter. It's knowledge and wisdom. Person who has ability to, you could be someone who doesn't need other people's guidance or advice. Something like a roadblock comes up, you figure it out on your own. So you know how to guide yourself. You're self-guided. And as you grow old, as you mature, I see you making better use of your wisdom also. Maybe earlier in the initial stages, you might fail to use it correctly. You have the wisdom, but you might not exercise it. That's one message I'm getting. Let's keep going. We have orphan, we have the cave. So some of you may be building an orphanage or doing something for children, doing something for animals, or like an NGO. I was getting that earlier as well. You could be a person who, you don't want a regular job. You want to serve people, you want to do something with like a higher purpose. You want to have a job or a career that is fulfilling, that fulfills your soul. And it's something spiritual. It's like a sadhana, or it's more than just a paycheck for you. You're not looking for even, I feel, recognition. You're not looking for status. You're not looking for money. You just want to do something that feels like I'm doing the right thing in life. That's a separate message I didn't pick up earlier, but I'm getting that now. Cave also tells me you have this intense inner world, like a crazy inner world going on. And I think you see other people who are struggling. You have some knowledge and wisdom where you have been able to navigate through your life, but you want to make it easier for other people who are struggling. So you have high emotional intelligence. You want to help people. You want to create a safe space for people. Some of you could be into therapy work, or like a psychologist or something as well. Understanding people, their emotions, guiding them through that. You could do something with children also, because Jupiter is also significator for children. And here we have the orphan. So bringing healing to other people, especially people who are downtrodden or hurt or struggling. Something like that. Cave, there's inner desires, inner impulses. You're guided by your spirit, your soul, not external stimuli or external recognition, fame, nothing like that. It's coming from your soul. And you could be an introvert, isolated sort of a person. You might also be someone who doesn't take the reward or recognition. You're like, I don't care. I'm good. Let's see. We have contemplation, it says. Let answers emerge during your quiet time. Choosing this card suggests that it would help you to spend time in quiet contemplation. This may enable you to clarify the next part of a project or receive guidance about your future. It suggests that you know the answers but need to tune into your inner wisdom to access them. Contemplation. Maybe something with meditation, something with spirituality. You could have a career connected to that. Maybe like a meditation app, or again, it's giving me that energy of maybe creating a safe space for people, safe haven for people, some orphanage or some institution, something like that. You could do that. Contemplation also, here spirit is saying, if you've not found your life purpose, it will come to you, don't worry. And you could be someone where your energy gets zapped by other people. It's advisable to spend more time alone, or when you go out you connect with people, great, but you should always have a little bit of time to yourself. That helps you realign your energy. We have lion, courage, ask for what you want. So you need to be more courageous. I don't know why it's not focusing. In order to make this happen, you would have to be slightly ruthless. You would have to be not as soft as you are. Okay, and you will be the person calling the shots. It's going to be a lot of work for yourself. But think of the lion. What is the lion archetype? It's a king. What does king do? King is only a king because he has the kingdom. If the kingdom doesn't exist, he is not the king. And the king's first prerogative is to always do what's right for the kingdom. So you're meant to take care of other people. They will give you reverence, or I don't know if reverence is the right term. They will give you the applause. They'll give you the love. They'll give you the appreciation. But you don't care. You just want to do the right thing. This is following your dharma. Even the fire trine, which is Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, is connected with doing the right activity or living a righteous life. That's your dharma. That's your life purpose. You want to be a righteous person. You want to have integrity. You want to have you want to help other people. Okay, we have money. I think you will run into a lot of money eventually. Even for something significant, you will maybe asking for donors. It says ask for what you want. We have money. Ask for money. I think you'll find money. You'll find donors. You'll find help when you need it. And whatever you're building here, whatever your purpose is, your career, your goals are, you'll achieve it. You'll make a lot of money out of it. It's also because sometimes when people who are not lusting after money, they're not obsessed with earning a lot of money, they're the ones who attract money very easily. So I think that's the message that I'm seeing here with this particular pile. Let's look at the tarot real quick. It is Two of Coins. So I see you being very busy and again taking care of either kids or animals. That message keeps on repeating. But taking care of other people, having a lot of work, doing multiple things, being busy, workaholic energy with Two of Coins. Lots of priorities, money building over time, Knight of Coins. Also with the buffalo, it's about providing nourishment to other people. You'll nourish other people with your work. Your work is important to society. It helps other people. It's not just about you. We have Magician. So again, it's good for money and abundance. You will attract that. And Magician also tells me you will be seen as magical by other people. People will really think of you as a star. And sometimes I do think of kids also because it's Mercury element with this card. And I also see you achieving something major in life. Something new, significant, important, major. That message is coming through again. So manifest your desires. You will achieve your goals. And so much coins here. Money is prominent with this pile. Even if you don't have resources now, eventually you will. So that's a message. I hope this reading resonated. If you want to book a reading like this for yourself, you can do that. It's a popular topic that some of my clients have been getting lately. So reach out to me on my email, check the description. If you like my videos, you want to support my work, consider becoming a member. You can also watch the ads on the videos, watch the videos for longer. That helps me out quite a bit. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 4. Welcome to today's reading. This is why you were born, what's your life purpose, themes, whatever comes through your potential. I'm gonna do an extended for this reading. If it resonates, watch that. That is specifically for guidance. What guidance do you need in order to achieve your life purpose, especially if you're facing blockages or you're confused about your life purpose, so you can watch that. I'll link it down below the timestamps. A lot of people have been asking me as well for the link or how they can book a reading. All the links are down in the description. You can write to me on my email also if you cannot figure it out. And if you're wondering if I do offer a tarot course, because I got a couple of comments on it, yes I do. Again, reach out to me over email. Okay, with that out of the way, let's start. We have puppeteer, explanations, apologies. We have the enchanter, deception, trickery. Some people might take it as a negative, but it's not negative. I'll talk about this is very specific actually. Right off the bat with these two particular cards, I kind of figured out the message or the vibe of this particular pile. We'll talk about it. Let's see the other cards. We have manipulation. They seem negative, but they're not. We have Jupiter in Scorpio, manipulation. It's funny. I have Jupiter in Scorpio. Okay. We have, it's actually hidden knowledge, occult, astrology, all of that. That's why I don't exactly follow Western, because Western have their own different interpretations. I don't resonate with that. So for Western, maybe Jupiter and Scorpio means manipulation, but from what I've read, I wouldn't agree with that at all. Even this submission, it says, this is Venus in Pisces, submission. No, it's surrendering. It's not submission, it's devotion. That would be the keyword I would use. Anyway, exalted Venus, we have Jupiter in Libra, negotiation. So interesting cards. I like the cards for this particular pile. What is your life purpose? I think it has something to do with charming people. You could be an entertainer, pile number 3. If you're into any sort of arts, entertainment, if you want to be in the public eye, even magician with this, because magician kind of puts that charm, you know, they charm you. They're the enchanter. So you could be, some of you, maybe you're in show business, you're a magician, or you do some sort of tricks or trickery, you deceive people. It's also Rahu. So some of you may be into photography, editing. When you have something but you present it in such a manner where it's slightly different, it's kind of manipulated, like how people look so polished and put together in pictures, but behind the scenes it's different. So it's giving me that energy where you polish things, you present the things in like a fantastical sort of a manner. So anything with entertainment industry, acting, modeling, even music, dancing, any sort of talents where you are on some sort of a stage, I'm getting that. And obviously I doubt any puppeteers are watching, but magicians and any sort of like entertainment that you're providing to the public. That's what I'm picking up here. You're also you're kind of the master of the art of seduction. You know how to trick people. You know how to. You have really amazing skills with seducing people or charming people. You have amazing social skills. You could be an amazing orator or communicator also. You have lots of hidden knowledge also. I feel like you're someone who, you would study the art of seduction, but you make it look effortless. So you put in a lot of effort, pile number 4, in order to look effortless. And it's funny, this particular pile, I just realized it's pile number 4, which is connected with Rahu, illusion. So I love that, how even the numerology for this particular pile makes sense. Strong Rahu, pile number 4. Check your Rahu in your chart. You could have placements in Pisces and Libra, because Venus gets exalted here, and this is Mool Trikon or domicile of Libra. And Libra, or I should say Venus. And Venus we always connect with artistry or celebrity. All these people tend to have a strong Venus because we're drawn towards beautiful things. Venus is beauty. Venus is also arts and entertainment, luxury, indulgence. So love, romance, all of that. So definitely, for sure, pile number 4, you could have a prominent Venus in your chart. And this talent or this career is coming through the grace of Venus. Right? Now, one more thing. You could also have the gift of diplomacy. Let's say working with secret service in government or something like that, or being a diplomat, arbitrator or something like that. You could also be someone who may be like a party organizer. Anything to do with entertainment, fun, you make it easier for people to have fun. So someone who organizes parties and anything to do with the wedding industry, bringing people together. That's what I'm getting. Setting people up or something like that I'm getting here. Okay, so far that's what I'm getting. Let's keep going. We have Taurus here. So the other sign ruled by Venus is here. We have Moon. Moon is also connected with beauty. So we both have prominent Venus and Moon showing up here. Both are connected with creativity, creative talent. So pile number 4, you have some sort of a creative talent. That will be your life purpose. I think your life purpose is to bring a source of relief or entertainment to other people. For I think one particular pile, it was bringing wisdom. For one particular pile, it was bringing help. With this pile, you're meant to entertain people. You're meant to kind of take them in a different world where people forget their, let's say, shortcomings, their hardships. They forget. And for a brief moment, they just enjoy. They get in touch with fun, that energy of fun and happiness. So you bring joy to other people. Some of you could be comedians, some of you could be influencers, models. You could use your body also for work, but more so something about your face. I'm seeing here being prominent. Face, your looks, your beauty, your artistry, your creative talents. That's what I'm getting. You could also build good resources out of it, because second house Taurus is here. It says bombshell also. You make people feel happy here. Feelings. So it's all about just today I was reading this quote. People will not remember what you said, what you did. They will always remember how you made them feel. So you leave an impression on people. You charm them, you hypnotize them, and you build resources, because Taurus is second house of income and resources. And something with your speech also. Maybe you have very soft speech. You speak very elegantly, gently with people, and they remember your voice or how sweet you were with them. Something about your speech, voice could also be seductive. Let's keep going. Here we have the creator. See, you're the creative artist also. Maybe you draw. Yeah, something with any sort of creative talent, hobby, having a unique sort of a job. Your life purpose is to indulge in this and bring a source of entertainment to other people, bring a source of inspiration, creativity, where people also get inspired to pick up that hobby, or they see your talent, they appreciate you, they celebrate you for that. So it's all about bringing, because Venus is about beauty. You bring beauty into the world through your work. That's your life purpose. We have here relaxation. It says find time to rest and relax. If you choose this card, your guidance is to let go and relax for busyness and stress block. For busyness and stress block your divine essence. Breathe deeply so that the cells of your body can release your full divine potential. Relaxation. So for you, inspiration comes in when you're relaxing. You're relaxed. You're not stressed. This is obviously very true for creativity. In order for creativity to thrive, you have to be in a peaceful state of mind. You have to be happy. You have to be joyful and relaxed. That's when you see creativity I was speaking about. And here, what do we have here? Banana, which is a symbol for Jupiter. Jupiter rules the natural 5th house of creativity. So clearly a sign here. You need to always be relaxed. That's why artists are very sensitive. You would have noticed that they're very sensitive. They get hurt very easily. They don't do well with criticism. And they're all in their fields, because it's all about emotions, feelings. That's where they draw the inspiration and bring something to light. Also, moon is about giving birth to things. So creating things comes from moon. We have turtle, retreat, stop trying to make something happen. Same message, retreat, relaxation. And here also we see water, which again speaks about water element connected to moon, creativity. You could have 4th house placements also, pile number 4, because this is the house where moon and Venus have what do you call it, directional strength. So they become very strong. Both are connected with creativity, Venus and Moon. You could also be someone beautiful. You look really well. You look really nice. And it's also connected with midnight. So maybe you're more active at night time. Or being out in nature could also bring more inspiration to you. We have here love. It's not about finding love. You are love itself. Help me, Lord, to send so much compassion and caring to the inner child. I always remember I myself am love. So you're meant to do what you love. That's your life purpose. You also bring love to other people, maybe something with romance, something with poetry, beauty, something all about the beautiful feelings in life. Love I also connect with a little bit with Venus and Moon energy. So you're meant to do a job or a career that you love, something you're good at, something that makes you feel happy. You might be someone who doesn't care about money as much. You have to do something that you love. Otherwise, you cannot do it. And same message here about bringing people together. Right? Something with wedding industry or something like that could be there. Bringing healing to people who are struggling in love life, something like that maybe. But whatever you do, you love it. And you're meant to enjoy whatever you do. That is, so you're doing something that you love, that also radiates through in your energy. People look at you and they also feel inspired. So that's your life purpose. To live authentically, follow your heart, and that indirectly inspires other people. Finally, we have High Priestess. Feminine energy, see? Connect with your feminine side. It's all about creativity. Feminine energy is creative. We have Five of Swords. I see a stage here. When I pulled this card, I naturally just thought of a person with an audience, or person who's on a stage performing and in their element, doing well, also showcasing their emotions. A lot of the actors, they need to have a strong moon. By strong moon, I don't mean exalted moon, though it can be exalted. Oh my god, I just realized Moon in Taurus. Exalted moon. Wow, some of you could have that, but moon should be prominent. Either it's exalted, debilitated, or something along those lines. That makes the moon prominent. So an actor needs to emote. They need to show their expressions, right? So moon needs to be important in the chart. I feel like you have a strong moon. Pile number 4. We have King of Coins. Here also we have the Total. It's repeating twice now. So I think you'll find your stability in money and success later on in life, or it will be like slightly slower moving journey, but I think you'll enjoy the ride. King of Coins, you will gain a lot of money and abundance through this, and you have a long vision also. Slow moving energy. Slowly you make progress. Slowly things come about. The tree grows from the seed. Okay, that's the message. I hope it resonated with you, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you want to book this specific reading for yourself as like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. The email will be linked down in the description. Check it out. If you like my videos, you want to support my channel, consider becoming a member. Join the membership. You can also watch the ads on the videos and watch the videos for longer. That helps me out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello, pile number 4. Sorry, this is pile number 5. Welcome to your reading. This is for why you were born, what's your life purpose, other themes, your potential, whatever wants to come through. With this particular reading, I'm also doing an extended, which is going to be based on guidance-based reading on how you can achieve your potential, how to get rid of blockages. It's more guidance-based, just to unlock your potential, right? And how to achieve your life purpose. So that's going to be extended. I'll link it right down below the timestamps. You can join and watch. There's a few people who've been asking me if I offer a tarot course. Yes, I do. If you're interested, you can email me. You can find my email in the description. For others who are confused about booking a reading with me, there's an option where you can see all the readings that I offer. Check it out. If you're confused, you can still just straight up write to me, send me an email. Okay, so let's start. Pile number 5. This is the card you got. We have run away. Secrets running from problems. It's giving me 12th house energy. Some of you maybe have Pisces placements, 12th house placements. Let's see. We have the aspirant, ambition, diligence, setbacks. Lots of keys so far. We have Mars in Scorpio, revenge. We have Mercury in Sagittarius, discovery. So one message I'm getting right off the bat is pile number 5. I haven't done too many 5 piles. That's why I'm feeling a bit weird, because I usually just do 3, or sometimes I might do 4 piles. But maybe the second time I'm doing a 5 pile reading. But anyway, what I'm seeing here, discovery, and even this running away. I think you're meant to travel quite a bit. Pile number 5. Travel could unlock your destiny. Something about visiting a particular place could have a profound effect on you. Overall, the message here is you're meant to discover things, you're meant to experience life, you're a traveler, you're someone who's meant to travel, meet new people, have new experiences, change yourself. Maybe you have prominent mutable signs in your chart: Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, because these 4 signs are mutable signs. It's that energy that kind of keeps on changing, a mix of everything, flexible person. You're someone who's meant to travel quite a bit. I'm drawn towards this ship and this globe in the back. Even Sagittarius is connected with long distance travel or travel in general. So pile number 4, you're meant to live like a vagabond's life. You're the runaway. You keep on running away. Movement, basically. It's not negative. It's speaking about movement in your life. But you're meant to not put down roots. You cannot stay in the same place for a very long time. You're meant to move. You're meant to meet new people, have new experiences, learn new things, learn new customs. You're like a global sort of a person, globalization. That sort of energy. You have a very wide perspective, broad-mindedness. You can really connect with people from other cultures easily. Maybe you have a prominent Rahu in your chart. You could have a difficult placements in 4th house. What it usually does is kind of separates the person from their homeland. So person kind of travels or goes abroad and moves around quite a bit, because 4th house is about settling down, homeland, difficulty there. So person tends to do the opposite. So discover. Your life purpose is just to live and have experiences. You could be even like a travel vlogger, or something with traveling could be your life purpose, where tourism or travel vlogging, I don't know, or a job like a job or career that involves a lot of travel back and forth, living out of your suitcase. You're also someone where people or family or people might count you out. They might say this person will never become something. That's not for every single person, but you're meant to kind of shut down the naysayers, not pay attention to people who don't, let's say, accept your lifestyle. There will be a lot of criticism from certain people coming your way. They'll be like, this person doesn't do anything, or they don't have a respectable job or something like that. You will show them. It's like taking revenge with those people or something along those lines. But you're a person who is ambitious. You're not like a person who's just doing it for relaxation. Okay? Just this discovering and all of this is your ambition. Okay? I hope it's clear. I'm drawn towards a mummy. Maybe some of you have visited Egypt, or Egypt could be prominent somehow. Or if there's any other place that you can make sense of based on this. I don't know, I see Australia. But anyway, let's see what else is here. But basically a rebel, kind of living your life like an outcast, living around foreign people, foreign elements, always traveling and discovering new things. That's kind of your life purpose. Having a lot of life experiences. Something about your body also. I'm seeing here ascendant. And this is also about movement. So body, maybe some of you could be athletes or even actors, because they travel frequently. So a job where you don't stay in the same place. Something with travel, something with the performance, or athlete, or modeling. Something with your body could be your life purpose, using your body. We have sun, so your soul. It should speak to your soul. It should feel right. It should be something that you feel proud of, something that makes you happy, and enjoyment. Sun is about enjoyment, happiness. where you feel delighted. Okay, you're in charge of your own destiny, your own career, own paycheck, everything. So working for yourself, kind of that energy I'm getting. You could also be someone, maybe people think you have a big ego, so your ego need to be fulfilled. Here we have the nectar. This is about enjoyment, luxury, or indulgence is what I'm getting. This is the elixir of life. So what is the elixir of life for you? Is it traveling? Is it shopping? What is it? So doing the thing that you love the most as your job, and your that's a perfect job you can have. For example, if you love shopping, imagine getting paid for shopping or getting free stuff, buying things for free, or if you love traveling, people sponsoring your trips and stuff like that. So living your life to the fullest. This pile is quite lucky, I feel. It's like easy. I'm picking up an ease here, or blessings coming your way easily. Some of you could have Revati Nakshatra also. We have nourishment here. Speaking of Revati, prepare your body for the work ahead. Your guidance is to watch what you eat, for your physical body must be pure to enable you to carry more light for your pathway ahead. Simple, fresh, locally grown produce is the most effective in enhancing your cosmic energy. Eat slowly and appreciate the taste, texture, and smell. Remember to bless all your food and drink. Nourishment. So maintaining good health is important for your work. And again, physical body. See, emphasis on the body, on health. This does make me think of an athlete, does make me think of a model, performer of some kind. Your vehicle is your body, which is important. You nourish it, and your work entails you looking your best, feeling your best, having amazing health. And something with food also could be there. Maybe some of you could be vegan, vegetarian. Maybe it's about eating also, like a food content creator. Maybe you're bringing that knowledge to other people, how to eat right, or maintaining a good diet, or maintaining good health. Maybe like a health or fitness content creator, something like that. Health, healing, something along those lines. We have hawk. Focus, choose your priorities, and eliminate all distractions. So even though I was getting this energy of, travel, fun, luxury, indulgence, you're still very focused. You're not someone who will pick up like bad habits, or bring yourself to ruin. Someone who makes a lot of money in a small period of time, then gets rid of, kind of spends all that money, goes broke. That's not your energy. You are mature, you're focused, and you're very particular also. So this take it as advice also. Don't overindulge, don't waste your resources, and have priorities that are set in place. We have direction, we have being enough. So you should not feel insecure because of other people's criticism and judgment towards you. Maybe your work could be something that people don't accept, or they make fun of, or initially you don't get success with it. It might take a little bit of time. So being okay with your work is important. You can read these if you want. Let me show you the cards again. Direction again makes me think of travel, and finding the direction will come through when you work on your self-love, when you feel whole on your own, you feel secure about yourself. So there could be a bit of struggles. I see two cards here with these rain droplets. So a little bit of crying could be involved. Maybe a little bit of early struggles could be there. But it's something to do with travel. It's finding your direction, finding your purpose in life. Okay, so maintain good health. Now let's look at the tarot. We have Wheel of Fortune. So your life purpose. For pile number 4, it was entertainment, bringing entertainment to other people. Your life purpose is to be this rebellious person. If people don't agree, don't feel the judgment. Live your life authentically. That's your life purpose. Whatever feels right. Living more in the present moment than the future moment, and also traveling, having experiences, living your life as if it could end tomorrow. You just live for the present moment. And also, it's not about a paycheck, it's not about reputation, it's not about what flowers people give you, right? It's about just, what feels right to you. Maybe health is the most important priority. If you make money, you're like, I want to spend that money on myself, I don't want to save. Be careful though. I'm not saying don't be prudent, be prudent. But life is about what feels right to you, what makes sense to you, not other people's idea of living their life. Okay, that's your life purpose. We have Wheel of Fortune. Again, Wheel of Fortune we connect with travel, or we can say change and movement. So you're meant to travel. This is also spider is connected with money, connecting with people, having a network of people, maybe like a travel vlogger who posts online. Money will come in. Wheel of Fortune speaks about abundance and prosperity. We have the devil, which is how maybe a lot of people might view you. Devil is following your instincts, following your passions. What are you obsessed with? What makes you feel happy? So going for that, it's also about transformation, going through trials and tribulations, change, movement, but obviously don't indulge and have bad habits that could ruin you. We have Knight of Cups again. This speaks about travel, and especially when we think of travel, water is the long distance travel. Whenever we see water, it's long distance. So you got the Knight, which is naturally connected with travel, and then we have water. So this is following your heart, following your gut feeling, what feels right, intuition, and traveling to faraway places. We have Ace of Swords. So definitely getting content creator, because this air element is about communication, ideas, thoughts, opinions. So sharing your life experiences with other people, connecting with people through that. And again, we see this kind of like knots in the back. This is similar to this web here. So definitely like a social media presence, following or sharing your life journey with other people, sharing your experiences with other people, communication, internet, all of this is swords energy, ideas, bringing ideas forth. And it's interesting. I like this pile. It's very different. I hope it resonates with you. If you want to book this specific reading for you, I can do that as well. Write to me. Lately people have been getting readings like these. So yeah, if you're interested, do reach out to me. I can do a personal one for you. All the links are down in the description. If you like my videos, you want to support my channel, you can watch the ads on the videos, watch the videos for longer, join the membership. That really helps me out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Check out the extended. Bye guys.